Okay, we are now live on Facebook and YouTube.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Carroll County Commissioners Meeting Thursday, October 23rd. And would you please join me for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And roll call, please.
Commissioner Warner,
Here.
Commissioner Bodransky,
Here.
Commissioner Leggett.
Here. Certification by the clerk.
I, Melissa Ensar, clerk, certify that the entire recording of the proceedings at the prior meetings are captured completely and accurately in the electronic record and are available at the office.
Motion to approve the summary recording of the minutes.
So moved. I'll second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve the appropriations.
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve appropriation of amendments.
So moved. I'll second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. The bills today are $110,560.59. Motion to pay the bills.
Move to pay. Second.
Any questions on the bills?
None.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to pay the bills without prior.
So moved. I'll second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. I'd like to advise the courthouse will be closed at noon on Tuesday, November 4th, 2025, in observance of Election Day.
I think it'd be informative for our people to know that that half-day closure is a result of the Board of Elections being inside this building. Once they move their new quarters, that won't affect us, but then it'll affect the annex building.
I don't know if that will. That is a separate building below over there. Doors are well secured at the top. No access for anybody that's besides in and out of the election board. So we'll have to touch base on that at the time they get over there.
Okay.
I have a motion to appoint Renee Morin of Carrollton, Ohio, to the Carroll County Board of Development Disability for the remaining of a 4-year term that expires December 31st, 2026.
I'll move to approve the appointment. Second.
Any discussion on this? All in favor, aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to accept the 2026 amendment to the cafeteria plan for the health FSA plan and a department care FSA plan to adjust the contribution limits for 2026.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, you probably ought to describe to the people what that acronym is exactly.
It is,
Flexible spending account.
yeah, flexible spending account, and it's going from 3,300 to 3,400. The carryover was 660 and it's going to 680. Melissa, you have anything you would like to add to this?
This is not just something for Carroll County. This is like a federal, the limit for FSAs. So we're just doing this to make sure our paperwork is in compliance.
Any other discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve a special hauling permit to Advanced Hardwoods LLC for the hauling over Bark Road and Bachelor Road in Rose Township. A $50,000 bond has been provided as required by Brian J. Wise, County Engineer.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion on this motion?
None.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve a permit for the use of the following county highway right-of-ways as recommended by the county engineer Dave and Sue Frew for a driveway in Union Township, 100 Canyon Road Southeast, County Road 54. In form of a motion,
Motion to approve. I'll second.
all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. So I have an advisement to make. The following right-of-ways permits were originally approved on November 7th, 2024. These permits are being resubmitted for approval to extend the completion date. There is 14 of them. You guys all have a copy of them in front of you. I think the media you already have a copy also. So we're just gonna do a motion to approve the permits for the use of the following county highways as recommended by the county engineer. And these are just extension date completions. They're not new. So that's in the form of a motion.
Oh, I'll move to approve. Second.
Any discussion on this motion?
I would just advise that they're all INR, Ohio LLC, and they are all with the Casper TWL project.
All right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Did we miss this year? Melissa, or that was the appointment for?
The appointment was done, and those were done.
Okay.
Lawrence, yeah.
Clerk's report today, April?
Yes, I have several items to share. First off, just wanted to remind residents that Caring Hands is hosting a Halloween bake sale at the courthouse tomorrow, October 24th, on the second floor from 8:30 to 1:30 or 11:30. The next thing is to advise that the Friendship Senior Center is hosting an open house today from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Activities include trunk or treat, soup and salad buffet, dessert table, vendor tables, tours of the facility, and raffle items. Anyone interested in participating in the trunk or treat can RSVP for a parking spot. If participating, bring items to decorate your car and lots of treats to pass out. Setup for trunk or treat is at 4 p.m. The next thing I wanted to advise residents is that there's a first responders appreciation dinner at the Carroll County Masonic Lodge at 75 3rd Street, Northeast in Carrollton on Tuesday, October 28th at 6:30 p.m. Those wishing to attend can RSVP via text to Bill Nichols at 330-575-6486 or Wayne Sperber at 330-312-2241. And lastly, I just wanted to advise that the community is invited to a grand opening ceremony and ribbon cutting of the new Wellness Center in Malvern on Thursday, October 30th. The ceremony starts at 1 p.m. in the Malvern School Gymnasium, and at 2 p.m. there will be self-guided tours of the new facility. And that's all I have.
All right, thanks, April. Anybody got any additional questions for April?
I did hear there'll be Buckeyes at the bake sale tomorrow, just in case anybody was wondering.
I don't know anybody would want any of those.
All right, Commissioner Workner, you have anything for the board today?
Just a couple things, give you an update on the Emergency Services Appreciation Day is going to be scheduled again till after the elections are done to make sure that nobody comes to any kind of conclusion that they're politically motivated. And also this year, we're going to recognize so many of our emergency services, such as fire, depend on volunteers. I mean, Carroll County is a county that it is essential that we have volunteers. And then we take that a step further, and that step further is those fire calls come at all hours of the day and the night, which means that they have employment and they have to have employers that have that same service spirit that the volunteers have to allow them to leave their places of employment to fight these fires and complete their work. So this year, we're gathering a list of the employers that allow their volunteer firefighters and emergency service personnel to serve the community. And we'll also be recognizing those individuals.
All right. Any other business for the board?
At this time,
Commissioner Madraski, you have anything for the board?
nothing today.
I just have a couple things. I mentioned the last meeting, about the elevator. I did reach back into the records of the elevator and there was some updates done to it. And it appears it was back in 2012. There's some other things I've been talking to our head of maintenance. Maybe, some of the buttons on the outside of the elevator. I don't know, one day last week, one of the buttons did stick. That was the reason it kept going to the fourth floor, but, they was able to get that accomplished and got it fixed. I did have a construction meeting at the annex building on Tuesday. Everything's still going on schedule. They're telling me that, we'll be doing a walkthrough on November 10th. Do some tape for repairs that need. I don't know,
It's rather ambitious.
that's like 2 weeks away. I don't actually quite see that, but that's what they're shooting for, so. Other than that, that's all I have for the board today. Any other business coming for this board?
Motion to adjourn. I'll second that motion.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion.